Hey guys, finally welcome back to another video after a very long time. I've finally come back. The WRX is back after 2 years since I've uploaded, and today we're basically just gonna get right into it, pick up where I left off. WRX has a lot done to it, but today we are gonna drop the car and we're gonna put on this new Greddy blow valve that I got for it, because some of you know I just have a fake HKS one on there. So we're gonna throw on this Greddy blow valve, and I got a an adapter plate to go under it so it can fit my top mount intercooler for the car. And for lowering it, I have the car in the rear down to like a 1-finger fitment, like right here. I'll probably just drop it a little lower just so it can sit nice and flush. And the fronts I'm just gonna make equal because it's about a 2-finger fitment, so we're gonna drop it, make sure it's nice and flush. But other than that, we're just gonna do that stuff today, hop on a little drive if I got time, wash the car, and hit the gym and just talk about where I've been. So let's get into it. Alright, so really quick, here's the engine bay. Here's the blow valve we're going to change. It's a fake HKS from eBay, and that's just the plate that it came with. And I didn't get, so this gasket is something I made out of just some gasket material I used to have, because it didn't come with the gasket and I didn't want to order one. And that's one of the things that's brand new, process top mount intercooler. But really quick, before we get into that, everything that's done with the motor, we're gonna pop these 2 bolts off. I don't know how I'm gonna get this one, honestly, but we're gonna pop those 2 bolts off and we'll go from there. Alright, I think it's a 5.5, and I'm wrong, it's a 6. I'm gonna use the short little Allen wrenches. Hopefully I can get these off with this one, but honestly, we'll see how this goes. Shit. I did just get home, so this car is a little hot, but I think I'll manage. The reason I'm changing this out, not just because I got another blow valve, but this one started giving out on me, and it leaks whenever I drive. So, well, as you can see, I shouldn't be able to move it this easy. So that's a problem on its own. I really don't want to pull off the intercooler, so let me see if I can get some pliers and take that off. Oh, fuck. Load. Alright, I'm gonna pop off this hose. See if we can rotate it enough to get the Allen wrench in there. There we go. Bro, still? That's crazy. This blow valve wants to live in the car. Also, I'm doing this outside even though I have a garage, because the garage is full of my brother's parts. Since his car's gone, we have an aftermarket bumper, his coilovers, and a couple other stuff for his car since he got in a crash. So car's at the body shop. None of the parts we have can be put on yet until the car comes back. So for now, WRX gets worked on outside. Really tight fitting right here. I don't even know how I got this on here, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, that's finally off. Here's the blow valve. So even says sequential blow valve in there. I don't know if you guys can see that, but right in the middle it says sequential. Spot where the badge is supposed to be for HKS. It was rubbing on my intake manifold a little bit, so good thing this one is gone. Here's my makeshift gasket since I didn't order one. All right, really quick, we're gonna bolt this onto here to make sure it sits good. I don't know if I'm gonna bolt it this way, so it points upwards and shoots the air out upwards, or downwards. I think I'm gonna try upwards if I can, if this will fit. This is a Torque Solutions adapter for, I think I ordered from Subi Mods, but it's a Torque Solutions. Just be careful because when I first got this came twice as thick as like normal plates for blow-off valves, so I did have to get this grinded down like halfways. So if you have an aftermarket intercooler putting on like a Greddy blow-off valve, these are kind of beefy, so hopefully it fits now. But just know, if you want to swap in the future, you might have to get it grinded down if you do this setup. What are we thinking? Upwards? Y'all think we can get it upwards? Hopefully. Oh yeah, make sure you remember to put the O-rings in here. So here's my O-ring. Does supposed to have an O-ring at the bottom, but I have a gasket now. So hopefully this will seal properly, because when I got it grinded down, I didn't get the O-ring thing put on because I have a gasket. So hopefully this seals. Those two are good, nice and tight. Yikes, we're calling it close, but I think we'll be good. If y'all can see right there, bolts are starting to poke out, but they're not poked out yet. They're going to be a little under flush. So as long as they're a little under flush or even flush, we will be golden. So we're going to grab a 5 Allen wrench, size 5. I'm just going to tighten each side bit by bit, only because I want to make sure it's even as possible. Make sure I don't have too much pressure on one side. So I'm just going to tighten these slowly. I think that is good. Let's just check the bottom real quick. Yeah, we're good. None of them are poking out. Neither of these two are poking out, so let's throw this on really quick. Hopefully this fits. Actually, really quick before we try it on, we're gonna see if this fits. Alright, I took the tripod off just because it was too tall, so hopefully, you guys are on my AC condenser. Hopefully this angle is good enough. So this is supposed to sit right here. So bolts and everything line up, but I'm still hitting a tad bit right here. So we're gonna take the bolts off, flip it, have this point down. Hopefully that fits. Alright, finally got it mounted. We did have to take off the bell mouth since we flipped it upside down. This little bell mouth piece was hitting on this part of the intake manifold, so this came off. Still able to breathe completely fine though. I gave myself just enough clearance. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I have just a small gap of clearance, probably like 1/8 of an inch. And what we had to do, I had to bring this side of the intercooler down, so then this side gets pulled up, since I no longer have the bracket on this side holding it up. Only because it was hitting like right here. So I still have the bracket somewhere, but I just have to trim it so we can throw that on. So blow-off valve is on here right now. I have it all the way tight just to see how it sounds. We're gonna hop on a drive really quick before I lower the car, just so we can hear how it sounds. So let's get the car going, see how this sounds, and then we will finally drop the car. Probably, I'm guessing like the drop's gonna be like 1.5 inches from the front, and then this rear is a little higher than the other rear, so we'll probably drop this like 1/2 inch down just to make sure everything is even. Other than that, we'll hop on the drive, talk about where I've been, honestly, because I haven't uploaded in forever, and some of you may know that because I had a couple subscribers before I stopped. And I stopped mainly because I just said only because like twice. So I stopped because when I was doing this car's build, I honestly didn't record very much because I was at a point where I just wanted to rush it and wanted the car driving, so I didn't end up recording anything. But now that we're back, I'll explain everything that I'm going to be doing with the car, what happened to the car, and we'll see how the blow-off valve sounds. So I'm going to just put all the tools away, and we'll get on the drive. Alright, so far so good. Car hasn't blown up. Just gonna bring out the pole. I'll just shove you guys right somewhere in here. I'm just gonna have it sticking out like that. Hopefully this is good enough. Hopefully you guys stay in place. I'm not gonna lie, this is a re-record of this video. Not a re-record, but I already tried recording first video back, but I didn't like the footage, so now this is the first video back. I'm trying to find where this can go because I honestly don't have a mount for my camera, so I'm just sticking the selfie pole in between my seat. And like I was saying, this shit ain't staying. That might be good actually, right there. Alright, right there. Oops, you guys did not witness me almost kill the car. But we're gonna drive to a car wash that's near my house. Right now I have the blow-off valve all the way soft. Sorry, I can't drive with my boots on because I have my work boots, but we do have it all the way soft, so I'm gonna drive there all the way soft so you guys can hear it, and then on our way back I'll probably stiffen it up so you guys can hear the flutter, and we'll see which one I like better. Sounds like an HKS. Those ones have a little whistle to it when the air releases, and this one's just kind of bland, just right out there. You hear the pressure release. Alright, the flutter is a little more quiet, so hopefully you guys can hear it. So I guess Saturns without mufflers are now normal here in Yakima, so. Let's see how this sounds. Flutter does sound pretty sick. One more pull. Alright, so blow valve sounds cool, not gonna lie. I love that I like the HKS sound, but that really airy sound I was really fucking with. I'm not gonna lie. So we're gonna see which one I like better, because I honestly don't know right now. I'm kind of in between. I'll probably let it flutter for now. If it focuses, anyways, I'll probably leave the flutter on for now, just because it sounds cool. If I get bored of it, I'll probably go back to soft. Let's get everything. Let's drop the car just so it looks good, and we'll probably hit the gym. All right. Car is about to be jacked up. It's just on the jack right now. Don't worry, I'm gonna put it on a jack stand. I don't want to be bashed, so we will get that on a jack stand. But don't mind my phone. I did take the measurements on where I need to drop it. The side that I showed you guys, it's at 25.5 inches from the ground to the fender, so we're gonna check that off, leave it good. Everything else only needs like a 1/4 inch drop, just so it fits good. So we're gonna do that really quick. Hopefully the car looks good, and if not, we'll drop it. But other than that, you guys watch me drop it. Hopefully it fits good, so let's get to it. Screw extra safety. This is gonna be my seat. Alright, so I have to drop the car. I don't know like exactly, so I'm gonna do a 1/4 and I'll drop it in 1/8, just so I make sure I do it right. Oh shit. You didn't see that? There is a little bit more. Is good enough. It's about, shit. We can still fit 2 fingers in there. But, alright, really quick before I get going to the gym. I lost sunlight yesterday, so here's the car now that it's nice and lowered. I think I got it pretty even. There's that side. I think it's even, but once I get back home, I'll probably remeasure. But before we go to the gym, we're gonna eat something really quick, something small, because I honestly don't like working out on an empty stomach. I get really lightheaded, so we're gonna do that really quick, and we'll go to the gym so we can hit legs. leg day finally checked off. We're gonna go to the coffee shop my girlfriend works at, get a coffee, and then we're gonna get lunch right after she gets off. So we're gonna mob it over there because she lives kind of far. Well, the coffee shop's kind of far, so we're gonna mob it out there, and then do a couple pulls, talk about what we're gonna be doing. Well, once we get past all this traffic, obviously, but. Actually, let me flip the camera so you guys can actually see me. Alright, so pretty much for the few people I had on here before I took all of my videos down, a lot has gone on. This car is now full bolt-on. I got 1050 injectors from Injector Dynamics. I have a parent turbo inlet, PF39, and a top mount intercooler. I have my 2 gauges that I made videos on, but I took down. Turns out when I did the AFR gauge, I wired it wrong, so that video, that's the main reason I took the AFR video down, even though that was my most popular one. But I wired that wrong, so I took that one down like a week after. But boost gauge is on here. I still have to order my oil pressure gauge, but this car's pretty cool. It's a little kind of quick, not really, because I guess today's standards 300 isn't nothing crazy. Slow, so other than that, I'm in the middle of tuning this car, so I'm running rich in the little spots. I have a small boost leak, and what else? You guys saw me lower the car. I'm on race lands. Probably gonna swap those out for either Fortunatos or BC coilovers, the DR series, just to have it a little more track oriented. Since some of you know I want to track this car. I did take it to the track once, to the drag strip. I want to take it more this year, hopefully get some car shows in, so we'll have videos of that. But other than all the car stuff, I'm going to be going snowboarding, so before the season ends, I'm going to get a couple videos out, hopefully, fingers crossed, I get that out. But nothing too crazy, life-wise. Graduated high school, working construction, like a basic Mexican. Alright guys, not gonna lie, I forgot to record while I was in the coffee shop, and I forgot to record my outro. I'm gonna cut the video off here, only because this is the 3rd day now. This is day 3. I'm on a Sunday now instead of Friday, which when I first started this video. And I don't want to make it go 3 days long, so I'm gonna cut it off here. Next video is gonna be me snowboarding this next weekend. I'm going to White Pass with one of my buddies. So now that I have this Insta360, hopefully that goes well. Let's see how my footage comes out, because honestly I haven't really messed with this camera very much. But after that video, once I put that video out and edited, I'm going to start making another video. So I'm going to make sure I have these 3 videos coming out soon. I'm going to be working on the WRX again, so another WRX video is going to be coming out soon. That's going to be with putting on my catch cans and finding where my boost leak is, because I honestly don't know where that is, and I'm just going to record it because I think it'd be a fun video. And maybe I'll make a video on my daily, which I have a 2015 GTI, so maybe I'll make a video with that one. But other than that, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you on the next one.